Welcome to NetwebTV. My name is Monge Zimtati. This is episode 11 of NetwebTV. I hope you liked the last show. Today we talk about viral marketing. We spoke to Yashivan Govender, a young entrepreneur from Johannesburg who built a site called firststep.me, which is a community for students and people studying at tertiary institutions. We also spoke to Guy Orsmond, who is the account executive behind the campaign called You Make Joburg Great. And how can we talk about viral marketing without referring to Seth Godin, whom we spoke to about unleashing the idea virus? Well, onto the show. In the news today, we feature Tech for Africa, a technology conference that's happening from the 12th to the 13th of August at Dimension Data. Their tickets are from 3,400 rands up to 5,900 rands. It brings through speakers from Twitter, from Mozilla, Clay Shirky, who normally speaks at TED conferences. So if this is something for you, if you are a forward-thinking entrepreneur, then go to tech4africa.com. That's tech, the number 4africa.com. Today we came out to Yashivan Govender, the founder of firststep.me, a website that focuses on students, people studying at tertiary institutions, people who want to go study, and people who have just finished their study. We're talking to him about how they marketed themselves, their company and their website virally.
Thanks for having me on board.
First of all, how did you guys develop your user base?
I think the key was the content behind the website. And the idea was, it was from high school initially. I mean, our target market was high school. And we kind of said to ourselves, how can we help them develop with their careers once they finish high school in terms of university, jobs, careers, and gap years? We kind of just found that our following grew within a month from high school learners to students to young grads to working individuals to parents, school counselors. It just became a big website where people just want to use it because of the information that we provide. And the funny thing is, future decisions based on careers and gap years and jobs has become such a talking point, not just in South Africa but globally.
Entrepreneurs now who market themselves use social media, and we preach about utilizing the internet. You guys chose traditional means. You used newspapers, you used radio and television. Why did you choose those traditional mediums?
I think the internet market didn't really expand fast enough for First Step. And I think a lot of people in South Africa in the internet market kind of find that. They want to do, things that are maybe 10 years, ahead of its time. And we went back to the old school mediums of television, radio, and print. And we said to them, how do we use these sort of medias to kind of get our websites, the sort of marketing that we need?
You guys launched in 2005 with 30 users on the day. You have grown now to 30 to 50,000 users in a month. Why did you choose the marketing model that you did?
I think this is the key to business, is that you've got to start your business small with the right idea. And if you can position that idea and build on your idea properly, then that's great. A lot of people kind of think, okay, let's go and build this big-ass car. And it's got all the radio and all the features that you want and no engine. It's not going to go anywhere. So it's about creating something sustainable as opposed to creating a white elephant. And that's why I think our business has grown. We've had the right objective. I think that's the key.
Thank you for letting us come over, Yashivan. Well, as you've heard, focus on the business. Know what makes your business. In the case of firststep.me, it was good content, and they're focused on that. That content is what built up their client base and their marketing. Thank you. That was Yashivan Govender from firststep.me. Now we move on to Guy Orsmond, who talks to us about You Make Joburg Great. Thank you for joining us. Today we came out to Penguin International, the company behind a very popular campaign called You Make Joburg Great. We're here with Guy Orsmond, the account manager behind that campaign.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Guy, first of all, what is You Make Joburg Great, and what did you guys set out to achieve with it?
Basically what happened was the city of Joburg approached us. Well, they hired us as their ad agency mid-2009, and they briefed us on a campaign in August of last year to come up with something that would inspire the citizens of the city and change certain negative perceptions that some people have about their city. And the one conclusion that we came to, and it was kind of unanimous, was that the people in this city are truly great.
So you centered it around the people then?
The idea was just to go out there and simply tell people that they make Joburg great.
How do you measure the effect and monetary value of a viral campaign?
It's very tough from a viral perspective to attach an actual monetary value. In our case, we obviously had a lot of other elements around the campaign. It wasn't just viral. So we were able to judge the success of the campaign and kind of attach a monetary value off the PR that came off the campaigns.
Did you guys set out to create a viral campaign, or did its popularity make it viral?
The intention was there to do it virally. Obviously, there was also intention to do it as an integrated campaign with a lot of other media behind it. It wasn't just set out to be a viral campaign.
What are the key lessons that you guys learned from this campaign?
I suppose the lesson learned is if you're going to promote a product virally, attach it to something at least that people are passionate about and care about. And there you've got more chance of people taking up on it and discussing it. What we do want to do is make it grow and do bigger things and make the online community grow even more. If you get that right, people will carry it forward and they will spread it amongst other people in that market that you're trying to attract.
Thanks, Guy. As Guy says, if you want to spread an idea virally, do it around an idea people already care about, something people are passionate about. And there, your ideas can spread. Thanks to Guy Orsmond from Penguin International. Now we move on to Seth Godin, who speaks to us about how to spread ideas virally. Seth, welcome to NetwebTV.
Well, thanks for having me. I wish I could be there in person with you today.
Now, why are some ideas worth talking about, worth spreading, and others just barely receive a mention?
Here's the thing. No one cares about you. No one cares how hard you worked on your idea. No one cares about your business. We just don't care. We're selfish. Everyone is selfish. Instead, we care about ourselves. We talk about things that make us feel good. We spread ideas that will benefit us. So the challenge when you create an idea, number one, figure out why someone else will care. Number two, build a story around the idea, a story that is easy to spread. The stories that spread about businesses, about marketing, about politics, about music, the stories are simple and they help the person who's telling the story feel good.
So they have that viral element built into them.
That's right. And your job as a marketer is to live the story. Invent a story that works. Make the story true.
When marketing a company and getting people to talk about you, how do you target the right people to talk about you?
Right. This is a brilliant insight, Mangesi. Thank you. Everyone is not the same, right?
Yes.
Some people, I'll give you an example. You know the story of Napster, the music site for sharing files.
Yes.
Napster started on college campuses, right? It didn't start in nursing homes, old folks' homes, places where people go to retire. How come, right? People in retirement homes talk, they spread ideas, but they don't have very many friends, right? And they're not that interested in new music. People in college have a lot of friends, which means there's more people for them to talk to, and they were interested in music. So by planting the Napster story on college campuses, it spreads much further and faster because the right people were talking about it.
Thank you, Seth.
Thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it. Have fun.
And that was episode 11 of NetwebTV. Yashivan Govender would have it that if you focus on what you're doing, focus on the business, focus on the building blocks, the nuts and bolts of your business, it will spread. Guy Orsmond, on the other hand, says what's helped them spread You Make Joburg Great is the fact that people were interested in that. People already needed something to connect them, something to connect their city to a greater idea, to something bigger than the negative perceptions that there were. Seth Godin says if an idea is interesting enough, people will want to spread it, but you can plan that. You can plan how to execute that. It's not all the time that ideas actually spread virally on the web without proper execution and planning. And that was episode 11. Thank you.